It's been more than 50 years since England last hosted the Football World Cup. And now the country, which claims it invented the game, is weighing up whether to make a bid to host the tournament again in 2030. I'm joined by Euronews' Vincent McAvennie, who is at the Wembley Stadium for us. Vincent, so what is prompting England to put its name in the hat for this?
Good morning, Tessa, from Wembley, the so-called home of football. And the English FA, which is based here, made this announcement that they're going to investigate going for the 2030 World Cup. Now, obviously, it's a very prestigious tournament. It's also very lucrative for the host country. And they're buoyed by the recent performance of the England team in Russia. They reached the semi-finals for the first time in decades. So they're going to be doing a feasibility study over the next couple of months. There are already enough world-class stadiums in England to host the game, so it's not a question of infrastructure, but more whether or not they trust the process that FIFA will be using to determine who will get these games. They'll then make a final decision next year on whether to go for it. But people here well remember in 2010, England made a bid for the 2018 games. It was led by Prime Minister David Cameron, David Beckham and Prince William. They went in with high hopes but were disappointed, and there was controversy around the way that bidding process was conducted. It led to investigations. So the FA will be wanting to know that the transparency reforms put in since Sepp Blatter stood down as president of FIFA are going to ensure a fair fight to get this tournament.
All right, Vincent, what are the chances of this bid succeeding, that indeed it will be coming home?
Well, the biggest competition will be the South American bid. Argentina, Paraguay and Uruguay have done a special joint bid, and the tournament will be the 100th anniversary of the World Cup, and the first one was actually played in Uruguay. So there's a strong feeling from them that it should return there. They wouldn't be the first country to host it jointly. Japan and South Korea did it in 2002, and in 2026 it'll be between three countries: Mexico, the US and Canada. So there is a precedent now for three countries hosting, but obviously the English FA will be making much of the idea that football was allegedly invented here in England. It would be football coming home, and it would have been 64 years since England last hosted this tournament when they won here at Wembley.